Just gonna do a quick example, as bad as it may be, on how to do a one letter. Well, that's interesting. That looks like the letter Q that I was already working on. We'll just kind of pick up there. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Well, this week lines up with the letter Q, so this will actually make this move along a little quicker. For example, this letter that is a Q, that's what it's intended to be anyways, is based straight up off of a chisel handwriting tool. So chisel meaning that it's flat on one side and nice and thick for the stroke. So interestingly, when you make circular strokes, you get what we call the axis here of stress, and that can create for some interesting letter forms. A lot of Gothic styles use this in their construction, letter construction. Having a basis knowledge of some of that helps you come up with letters. And then of course, with this whole spin on graffiti, modern day writing, that one's pretty interesting. Sometimes you literally just gotta try new things. Yo, no, buddy. Mad love. Whoop. Pardon the camera shake. Hey, if you guys are into doing graffiti and lettering and stuff, I'm all for encouraging you. So, one of the best ways to get better at something is to do it. So, if you're good at graffiti already, well, you can still get better. Yeah, man, really do appreciate it. Right? Yeah, that's a big part of my belief, actually. So, That's kind of like the whole thing tied to the action of graffiti, I think is really cool. I know graffiti comes a lot, well, at least the modern term for graffiti comes from just like the idea of vandalism and like destroying stuff. But I don't know, there's value to that. Like, I come from a pretty rough upbringing, so like seeing the value and the worth in pain and struggle, or in the sense like graffiti, the act of rebellion against, what is existing there for us now, i.e., government or religions or whatever your parents may have pushed down to you. Yeah, yeah. So to get to it, graffiti is all about breaking past mentalities or breaking into a new mentality, I think. I mean, if you really talk to any true graffiti writer, not gang affiliated, but a true like graffiti writer who gets up for the sake of their own ego, let's say, there's there's something to it, you know. There's something more. Compton or Chicago. No. No. Life can be difficult in other ways as well. Q is the letter I'm trying to go for. This transition here is weird though. Oh no, I'm liking one of these weird, flowy, natural ones. Well, my point with this one letter practice is that um, based on your hand style, you can develop lettering to your liking, and then very simply so, you can just expand your own lettering to create a more in-depth letter, or a more detailed letter. So like this Q here, I did. Why? I have no idea what that is. This Q here, you can just like add some 3D to it. This is all just for reference and stuff. Hope you guys understand that. So basically, I created this letter with, a writing utensil. So it's handwritten, but then if you put an outline around your letter, it gives you more of a shape to be able to manipulate and modify and create your own style, highlight your own style, if you will. So these little extra add-ins, little flaws, if you will, from handwriting can actually lead to pretty cool, interesting graffiti letters, in my opinion. So, I mean, just straight from here, like, you see a lot of today's writers that just do a very simple, like, 3D write off their letters. That one's a little bad there. And after you develop these types of elements here, of just giving yourself more letter to be able to bring some of your own personal style into, you can just keep diving in deeper, applying different art and design techniques. I'm talking pretty vague on purpose because there's so much free information out there. And if you guys are really hungry for learning, then you'll just put it to practice. Just do it. Oops. That's Nike. It's going to get like trademarked or something. For the sake of the illustration, I have to do some outline to make it look cool. If it looks cool, I don't even know. Does it look cool? Pardon the shake there. Just want to try and illustrate a few ideas really quick. I know this is pretty rough, but not a whole lot of talking or anything. Like nobody said, actions speak louder. So if you guys got questions or whatever, you can ask. As lame as it may be, it's a simple idea of taking a hand style to a hand letter. I'm not the best, and I'm still working on my styles. This is the letter I'm working on, or was working on. I've put so much time and dedication into this style that I could draw a letter like this in about 5, 10, have it fully fleshed in, a good 15 or whatever. If I'm in the good mood, I can get a nice piece, a good write done pretty quickly. So there's a 1-letter reference, letter M, and just quick reference, like a full-on piece. So I'm a little bit slow, but I take my time. Alright, I'm going to end this live just to keep it short. So there was some quick stuff for the letter Q. We'll be working on those techniques on Monday of just taking one letter from hand style, handwriting, to a hand letter, somewhat of a graffiti style piece letter. Alright, well, subscribe, like the video. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Yo, thanks for showing up. I was just about to end it. If you guys want to see more like this, hit the subscribe, like the video. On Mondays, we'll be working on 1-letter structures. Tomorrow, Tuesday, tagging Tuesday, so we'll be working on hand styles. Just practice, practice, practice. Alright, have a good night.